What's going on, y'all? My name's Jesse, and today we're going to review this laser that I got from AlgoLaser. It is a 22 watt cutting monster. Like that name, just the descriptor in itself is awesome. Like, come on. So this is something I didn't know I was ever going to want or need in my little tiny shop here, but this is something that I definitely needed a long time ago. Being able to cut small parts, some simple things like Christmas, Christmas time is here and I wanted to make ornaments for my family and my friends, and I did exactly that. There are many capabilities of this machine. You can cut metal, you can cut aluminum, you cut really thick wood. I'm gonna go through a couple of them here. This is my first review of this product, and it's gonna be game changing having this tool in the shop, having this capability other than the CNC that I currently own to finally cut tiny little pieces like this or this and just do it whenever I want. So let's talk about the specs real quick. The name of the product, one, is awesome. It's an alpha laser. It's a 22 watt cutting monster. How do you even promote a product like that? Like, shouldn't it just be cutting machine? No, they went that extra step and said it's a monster, which I do agree with. For a little compact DIY laser, this laser cuts very well. Anyway, it is a 22 watt strong power laser. It has a 10 times faster engraving speed. It has a 400 by 400 millimeter engraving area, which is the max for like a DIY laser unless you build it yourself. You have a dual core ESP32S3. It takes USB or USB adapter. It has a built-in Wi-Fi feature, and then you can also use your phone. Like, the fact that technology has come this far to where you can just open your phone, open the app, and go, it's just awesome. And then obviously they didn't skimp out and they gave you the heavy-duty frame. The packaging, everything you need. I've already built it. I didn't want to bore you guys with the setup and the build factor, but everything you need came in this nice heavy-duty foam. It did come from China, and came to me all in one piece, and I didn't have to worry about shipping. That's some heavy-duty stuff, and nothing was damaged. Everything came spot on, and so forth. You can start a laser business just like me by getting 3 simple things. That is the laser itself. If you get the laser, obviously you get the air assist right off of AlgoLaser, so they hook you up. You get the honeycomb and metal or stainless steel base plate. That way you can cut out things on a surface, and you're not like me and use MDF, because up here I'm going to show you my MDF background. It works, but it's not what you should do. And then obviously the light burn software. So you need those 3 things, and I'm going to take you along with me right here, right now, and create 3 Christmas ornaments that are going to be laser art and that I could sell on my Etsy store. And I'm going to show you every single step, and it's going to be super straightforward and easy, and I'm going to show you exactly why it's time to invest in a laser such as AlgoLaser. Let's go. This is the light burn software that I'm going to show you right now, and it's pretty straightforward, but we're going to go through it because we're going to design, implement, cut, and basically do everything you need to do in this software right now to make a profitable business for your Etsy store, personal store, or what have you. So I'm going to drag a image. This is what I'm going to do for it, but to save some time, I already did it ahead of time, but I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm going to just go to Google. So let's grab the screen and go to Google. And I just typed in Christmas outline and I grabbed this tree. So I'm going to save this to my desktop. And then I'm going to go back. I'm going to minimize that and go back to this. And I'm going to import that file. There's my Christmas tree. Let's import that. I want to make sure I trace image. Click OK. Now I have a Christmas tree. Now I have 3 different designs here that I'm going to do. I'm going to do this gnome, and it's me cut out in pieces so it looks cool. This Christmas present is going to be an outline with the background, and then the candy cane is going to be itself just a 2D object. The Christmas tree I'm not going to do, but I'm going to explain the process of doing either of those 3. So let's say you wanted to do, first you would ungroup it, and then you grab the outline, you copy, and you paste it, and then you have the outline of the object that you have to cut. So that'd be the base layer, and then you just delete that here, and now you have these 3 things, or 4 things. and you just paint them different colors if you want it, and you throw them on top. So you get two layers, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do with my business or my laser business, where I do laser art, multi-layer laser art, because it's really fascinating to me. But other than that, like I said, you have these 3 different options. So I'm going to have the gnome, the present, and the candy cane. And then since they're all cutouts, I just need to make sure that it's coded right. Right now, I'm able to get away with 350 millimeters per minute at 100% power, and that will cut through 1/4-inch plywood, no problem. Setting up the laser now for the cuts. This is like the nuts and bolts of this process, but it's really simple. You literally just turn it on. Sometimes you don't even have to have light burn on, but you turn it on, 3-second hold, it does its calibration, it's good to go. I already aligned it, but just to confirm, when you go onto the light burn, there's a little button on the right hand side that says frame after you have your stuff loaded, and it will literally frame out the cut area. So once it calibrates again, it turns on. I'm going to frame it. It has a little blue laser that I set up at 3%. As long as that laser is on the cut surface, you are good to go and it's prepared to cut. One thing I forgot to mention is you just have to make sure it's calibrated to the right height. And to do that is you push down this little lever here on the right, and it pushes down a little prong, and then you just drop it down until it touches the work surface. Click a little button, launches back up. Now you're prepared to cut. I'm going to check the framing again, make sure everything's in frame. Nothing's out of frame. Looks good to go. And now we're going to proceed to cut. Though this machine has the capability of cutting through 3/4-inch board, such as this, like this common board, I'm not really interested in that, but that's a great feature. So I have the capability of cutting through like 1/2-inch plywood in the future. But for instances like this where I did exactly what I wanted to do, I set it up and I was able to cut in no time at all. And I was able to create little ornaments here. And this is layered art in my eyes. So I'm going to go color this. I'm going to be right back and we'll see how it looks. But just to pinpoint some of those things, this thing can color steel, it can color aluminum, it can color a lot of things, and then it can also cut that thick board just like that. It allows things to be complex but also simple at the same time because the software is simple. So I really think this is a great tool to invest in because look how fast that was. And these can sell for, you know, a pretty penny if you make them nice and neat and take care of them. So this is going to be a great ornament. I'm going to go paint them and I'll be right back. If you're interested in getting started with the laser, I recommend AlgoLaser fully. They have great customer service. The product is really well made, and the system itself is really foolproof. I mean, I made these in no time at all, and I think I will make money off this laser down the line. If you are interested, I am going to have an affiliate link on the screen and down in the description below. Check them out. Support me, support them. Everybody gets along. I hope you guys have a happy holiday season this year. I also want to shout out AlgoLaser. If you check their website and on screen now, there is a massive promotion going on their site. This laser alone, this alpha laser, is going for $7.99. I think it's a deal of like $250 off. And everything you need from AlgoLaser is right there on their website. So if you want the honeycomb cutting board surface with the stainless steel plate, you want the laser itself with the air assist combo, or you even need the light burn software right on their website. So I implore you to go check it out. I'm also going to throw on screen some of the other cool things that I found online. Just having this laser gives me the capability to do some crazy, crazy things out there. Not just these little, little ornaments that I did in no time at all. A lot of fun, but I'm sure my daughter will love them. But you know what? Check these out. We got bang. We got a bunch of things on screen now. And the things, the opportunities, the ideas, they're endless when it comes to this laser. I know it can do steel, I know it can do aluminum, I know it can do a lot of things, but I'm really, really interested in this layer art. So hopefully down the line I can do that. Maybe I'll put out another video in the future, but if you did like what I put out today and you like this content, consider watching my other video. In this video I reviewed Temu tools and gave you my honest review, and I had a lot of fun with that. So I'll catch you next time. Thanks.